Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Judith. Namaste. Today we're doing a simple beginner-friendly flow that I personally keep returning to in my own practice. We often think that we have to try something new in order to progress, but the secret to real progress is repetition. Repeating a familiar sequence allows us to stop overthinking and start tuning into our own breath, and that's how we truly get better. So nothing fancy here today, just commit on the mat. And let's begin. In our easy cross-leg position, rest the palms on top of the knees, palms facing up or facing down, with or without a mudra. Eyes closed, shoulders away from the ears. Ground the sit bones to lengthen the spine all the way up. And exhale, release tensions around the shoulders, around the hips. And inhale, opening up the belly, the chest, the ribs. And exhale, ribs in, chest lower down, belly in. One last deep inhale through the nose. And a cleansing breath, sigh it out. Palms to the heart center. Bow your head, namaste. Come on to tabletop position. Now inhale, lift to your cow pose. Lift the chest, lift the chin, lift the tailbone. And exhale. Curl your tailbone down, ribs in, belly in. Open up the shoulder blades. Look to your thigh bone or belly button. And inhale, chest forward, chin up, look up. Push your palms through the mat and imagine bringing your middle back all the way up towards the ceiling. And repeat. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears, no matter you're doing a cow pose or a cat pose. For 2 more, inhale, lift the chest and the chin, and exhale. Last one, inhale, deeply to expand, and exhale fully. In the neutral position, left palm center of the mat, reach your right arm up. Let's go for a thoracic spinal twist. Make sure you keep your hip in the center of the mat. Try to pull your right hip back and extend the right arm all the way up. Take one more deep inhale and exhale, come down and change. Left arm reach up for your thoracic spinal twist on the other side. Now, reach your fingertips upwards and exhale. Slightly squeeze your back muscles to bring your palm backward for 3. Maybe look up. Check your shoulders. Make sure you're not squeezing your neck. 2 and 1. All right, come down. We step the right leg forward next to the pinky and extend the back leg. Now reach your right arm up one more time. Expand the chest. Expand the body. And on your next exhale, push and lift the knee up to a straight leg for 5. For 4, check your shoulders. Your palm should be actively pushing the mat away. 2. And then 1. Gently place your knee down, bend, and catch. Once you grab onto the feet, kick into the palm to open up the pec muscles and activate the quads. Before you bend the elbow and bring the heel closer into your glute. Press onto your big toe. And I want you to slowly walk the left palm backward and onto your fingertips. So you start to lengthen the belly and lift the chest for 3. and 2. Keep the core engaged. And then 1. Slowly release. Come into your half split. Now check your alignment. Your left hip aligns with your left kneecap, and the left feet aligns with your left knee as well. Okay? Try your very best to straighten the knee. And if you're quite tight around the hips, around the legs, around the back muscles, and if you have 2 yoga blocks with you, I strongly recommend that you have blocks with you and go for a height that suits you best in the practice. Now keep the spine lengthened, your legs straightened, and wiggle your feet side to side as if you're saying hello with the feet for 5. So what we're doing here is we're flossing the nerves. 3 and 2 and then 1. Take a deep inhale to lengthen the spine, still holding on to the blocks if you have to, and exhale, belly in, fold, belly to thigh, chest to knee, and forehead to shin, or perhaps forehead to your toes. Check your shoulders. You're never squeezing and pinching your neck like this. Otherwise, you open up your spine and then you get shoulder pain. For 2. And then 1. Inhale, come back, lift, press, and turn to the left side for your Skandasana. Lengthen the left leg. External rotate the left leg, so your feet and knee won't collapse like this. Rotate it backwards with your knee and toes pointing up to the ceiling. So what we want to do is grab onto the ankle and elbow out the right leg like this. So we're beginning to open up the inside of the hips. Take a deep inhale around the hip area and to lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold. Make sure you're engaging your core properly. You're not letting the core relax. Exhale as you deepen, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Inhale, come back. And exhale, turn to the front of the mat. Hold on to a block if you have it, because it will help so much with your balancing. Hand to your waist, lift the back leg up. Inhale and exhale, come to half moon. And slowly turn to the left side. Open up. Your feet is firmly planted on the mat, as if it has roots to it. And the back leg extends all the way out to the back of the mat. Left arm to the ceiling and hold for 4. Make sure you're breathing. 3. Find your focus. 2. And then 1. Slowly come down. Fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Extend the back, lengthen the back of the legs. Keep a slight bend if you have to, but for me, I like to keep my legs straight while pulling the tailbone towards the back of the mat instead of up to the ceiling. Okay? For 3, ribs in. 2, you can place your hands on anywhere from the yoga mat, the shins, the knees, or maybe for some of you, the thighs. And 1. Fold. Interlace fingers behind your back for a nice shoulder stretch. Wiggle side to side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release and slowly roll yourselves all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Inhale. And exhale, palms to heart center. And inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a halfway lift again. And exhale, press your palms on the mat. And step back to your downward facing dog. Hello. And make sure your palms are actively pushing the mat away. Lengthening the shoulders, lengthening the armpits. Walk your feet one at a time. You do not have to rush. Take the time to open up the backside of the legs a little bit more. For 5. Palms shoulder width apart. Your feet are hip width apart. 4. Maybe go for bigger movements to open up the side bodies. 3. And 2. Remember we talked about inversions in my other video, the first video in my channel. Whenever we have the head below the heart, we are already in an inversion. 2. And then 1. Take a deep inhale to your plank pose. And exhale, knees down, chest down, and chin down. Inhale to your cobra pose. And exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Let's stay here for 5 more deep breaths. Adjust your downward facing dog. Make sure your shoulders doesn't collapse. Actively push. 3. Belly in, ribs in. 2. And then 1. Roll forward. The knees down. And onto the other side of the practice. Step the left leg forward next to your pinky. Maybe extend the right leg further away towards the back of the mat. And reach the left arm up for a twist. Actively press onto your big toe and bring the knee back in. Send your arm towards the back to peel the heart open. Then exhale, lift to a straight leg. For 3. And 2. And 1. Gently place your knee down, bend the leg, and catch. Once you grab onto the feet, you want to kick back first to open up the pec muscles. For 3. Hug the knee in. 2. And 1. Bring it closer to your glutes. And from here, start lifting our palm up on our fingertips. And slowly guide the right palm closer for 3. Lifting the heart up higher and lengthening the belly a little bit more. 2. And then 1. Release to a half split. Once again, grab onto 2 blocks if you have to. Okay? And square the hips. Find the alignment in the hip and the right knee as well. Wiggle side to side to floss the nerves for 3. 2. And then 1. Okay? Deep inhale, lengthen the spine, especially your lower back. And exhale, fold. Think belly to thigh, chest to knee, and forehead to your shin, or forehead to your toes. For 3. Check your shoulders. 2. And then 1. Inhale, come back. Take a step forward and turn to the right side. Skandasana. Once you squat, grab onto your thigh, turn it outwards to encourage external rotation in the right leg so that your knee and your toes point to the ceiling. Now hold on to your right ankle and elbow out the left. Take a deep inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale. Squeeze your tummy to fold. Stay here for 5. Exhale to deepen. 4. Make sure your sit bones and your tailbone points to your own mat. 3 and 2 and 1. Come on. Turn to the front of the mat. Hold on to a block if you have it for better balancing. Deep inhale and exhale. Launch to your half moon pose. Make sure to keep your standing leg straight and firm. Then slowly turn to the right side. Open up your body. Once you open up your torso all the way to the right side, lift the right arm up. Maybe look up to the ceiling as well. For 5. 4. Try your best to align your head, your chest, your belly, and your feet. 2. And then 1. Take a step forward and fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, fold deeper. One more time. Interlace fingers behind your back for a shoulder stretch. Wiggle side to side for 4. 3, 2, and then 1. Release. And slowly roll yourselves up to standing. Reach your arms up high. Inhale. And exhale. Palms to the heart center. Inhale one more time all the way up. And exhale, fold. Inhale to a halfway lift, look forward, expand the ribs, and exhale, step back, downward facing dog. 5 deep breaths. Lengthen the belly, lengthen the shoulders, lengthen the lower back. Walk your feet out if you have to, or maybe just plant the heels down onto the mat. For 3, for 2. And let's take a vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Easier option. Knees down, chest down, and chin down. Inhale, slide forward to your cobra pose. Peel the chest up and forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And one more time. If you have it, inhale to plank and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, round your back, downward facing dog. And if this is too much, allowing yourself to rest in child's pose is just as good. Look to the front of the mat. Step forward or jump forward if it suits you. Fingers to the mat. And inhale to chair pose. Try to sit lower, engage the core, engage the thighs. Keep the arms close to your ears for 3. Ribs in. 2. Feel the thighs burning. And then 1. Palms together. And exhale, twist to the right side. Elbow to the outside of your knee. And push to deepen the twist. Bring the palms to the heart center. And inhale, come back. And exhale, twist to the left side. Twist to deepen. For 3. Keep the knees together instead of coming forward like this. 2. Keep the knees squared and the hips squared. And then 1. And inhale, come back. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Interlace fingers to the crown of your head. Inhale, lift the heels up. And exhale, keep the knees together, squeeze them in, and slowly come down. For 4. And 3, with control. 2, toe stand. Sit on your heels, balance, and hold for 3, 2, and then 1. Release. Knees on the mat. Set up for camel pose. Keep the knees hip width distance and supporting your lower back with the palms, fingers pointing up. We want to lift the hip up, roll the shoulders back, lower down the shoulder blades to lift the heart up. Inhale, exhale, bring the hips forward, still lifting the chest up as much as you can. Open up the throat and slowly look to the back of the room for 3. Observe your breath. 2, and then 1. Inhale, slowly come back to Malasana, your garland pose, yogi squat, or you may call it. Palms together, elbow out the knees for 2, and then 1. Now second time to your camel pose. This time maybe you would like to deepen. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Inhale and exhale, bring the hips forward, lengthen the front side of your body, and then slowly open up the throat, look to the back for 3, still lifting the heart up high. 2, and then 1. Slowly come back. Second time, Malasana, to lengthen the lower back and open up the hips for 2, and then 1. Palms on the mat, sit down, pancake. Let me turn to the side of the mat. External rotate the legs one more time. Palms on the mat, lift the hip up, sit closer, and take a deep inhale and exhale. Maybe you can walk your palms forward for a few steps. Perhaps you can lower down your forearms like this, or maybe you can lower down all the way like so. Still trying your very best to keep the legs in external rotation for 5, for 4. You can always choose the easiest option. We might look different in the bodies, but the sensations should be more or less the same. 3, and 2, and then 1. If you have lowered down to the mat, please slowly come up. Right arm overhead, inhale, and exhale, side bend. Feel the ribs expanding. Feel the inner thighs stretching. And 1. Come back and change. Left arm overhead and exhale, side bend. Still keeping the legs engaged for 2. And then 1. And inhale, come back. So hook onto the back of your knees. Bend the knees and bring the knees back together. So I'll turn to the front of my mat again for your easy reference. Now, option 1, lift the heart up, plant your feet on the mat and lean back. Just this. Option 2, lift the feet off the ground. And option 3, if you have it, keep the legs straight in your boat pose. Slowly lower down. Then extend the right leg and pull the left leg in to hero pose. If you find it difficult to balance on the hips, pick up a block and stick it underneath your right side of the hip. Inhale, sit tall, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Try to reach forward instead of hunching back to grab onto your toes, especially for those who are a little bit tighter. in the back and around the hips. You do not have to grab onto your toes. Just lengthen as much as you can. 3 and 2 and then 1. And as you come up, rotate to the right side and twist for 3, 2 and then 1, and come back and change. This time, right leg in hero pose. And once again, if you find it difficult to sit tall, put a block underneath your left glute and sit on it. This way you keep your hips balanced. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward for 5, 4. Lengthen the lower back as you breathe out. 3, 2, and then 1. And inhale, come back. Exhale, rotate to the left. Fingers on the mat. And reach backwards for 3, 2, and 1. Right, come back. Bring your right leg to the front. Sit on the mat again. Bend the legs and lower down onto your back. Right leg in pigeon. And from here, push the right knee away from your shoulders for 3. Maybe walk in closer to feel a deeper stretch. 2 and then 1. And now pull your left shin bone in so that your right shin is a little bit closer to the chest right now. And you definitely feel the stretch deepening in the back of the right thigh. We hold for 3, 2, and 1. If you want to take a step further, grab onto the back of the thigh. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Stretch the left leg up to the ceiling. If you can go even further, bring your hands to the left feet. Inhale and exhale. Fold. Choose to stay in whichever step that works for you. For 2. These are all options. There's always a choice. And then 1. Slowly come back and bring the legs to the left side for a twist. Extend the right arm, look to the right. Come back, change. Left leg in pigeon with your shin horizontally placed. Now push the left thigh away from your shoulder. Walk the right feet closer in to feel a deeper stretch. And when you're ready, bring your shin closer to the chest. If the stretch is already quite enough for you, choose to stay here. Otherwise, grab onto the back of your thigh. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Choose to stay here. Or maybe grab onto the right feet. Inhale and exhale. Bend the elbow and bring the legs as close to your upper body as possible. For 3, 2, and then 1. Slowly release, keeping the legs. Bring the legs to the right side. Extend the left arm, look to the left. with supine twist. When you're ready, slowly come back, release, happy baby. Pull the knee towards the mat one at a time. And you'll start to massage your back muscles. And you feel like you're safe and happy like a baby in a cradle. Starting to release tensions around the belly, around the back, around the hips, around the shoulders as well for 3. And 2. And 1. When you're ready, Shavasana, corpse pose. Extend the legs forward. Relax the arms next to your body. Stay as long as you need to in Shavasana. I hope you will get up feeling more refreshed, energized, and stronger for the day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.